What's up guys? In today's video we are going to start an amazing series of videos on which I'm going to show you how to make something like an e-commerce web app. So for example, I have this idea on which, I don't know, we can build a site on which people can upload their bots and they can sell them. I will make this by my own, but I will show you a smaller version of this project here. But yeah, I'm going to teach you everything, like how to make everything. So yeah guys, let's start with this. So first of all, the thing that you have to do is that you have to basically install Node.js. How do we install Node.js? Look, I'm here in macOS, but in Windows is super simple, and here as well. You just look Node.js install, okay? And here you have download Node.js. You choose your version and yeah, it is as simple as that. Okay, once you have that installed, now it is super simple. We just have to open a terminal. So for example, I'm going to open here a terminal. Let me go to the folder. So yeah, let's go to the desktop. And here, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put npx create react app. And now here we have to put the name. So for example, the name can be something, I don't know, whatever you want. So I'm here going to put IT of YouTube, and e-commerce software, web app, because this is going to be a web application. One important thing is that, okay, you have two things. You have web applications and you have webs. Webs are much more simple because here we are going to build something crazy. We are going to have a database, we are going to have loads and loads of stuff. But you must understand that you have a web which can be made very easily. There are Shopify, Wix, there are a lot of ways to create this on a simple way. But here we are going to do a web application which can do loads and loads of stuff. So yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time. So yeah, while this is installing, what we are going to do is that we are going to go to Firebase. This is going to be the serverless environment on which we are going to work. So here you put Firebase, and you may see my projects here, okay? I'm in this account. So you just have to go to the console, and look, here I have a bunch of projects. This is a testing one. You are going to click here on add a new project, and we're going to put in a name. So for example, the same one as we put before, IT, and here web app. That's right. You press on continue. You don't really need this, but okay, leave it like that. Continue. Okay, now it is asking us for an account. This is a Google, an analytics account. We are going to create a default one. This is from my other projects. So we create the project, and we have to wait a little bit, and let's see. Let's check the other thing if it has been created. It is almost. So okay. Firebase basically is the serverless environment on which we are going to have the database. We are going to manage users. We are going to manage functions, a lot of things. So okay, this should finish okay, it is finished. And now check this out guys. We have the project. Now we have to create an application. Okay, we have created a project, but we have to create an application. How do we do this? You come here. Well, first of all, it depends on which kind of application you want to create. So for example, here you have Unity for video games and all that. Here you have Flutter, you have iOS, you have Android. Okay, we are going to use web because we are going to create a web. So again, here we have to put a name for the application. Let's put IT web app. Okay, we are going to use Firebase hosting because yeah, we are going to use it. So check this, and okay, like this, leave it like this. We register the app, we wait a little bit, and look, we will have here now some information. This information is actually super important, but we are going to check this out in a second. Let me check. Okay, this has been finished. So instead of continuing with this, what we are going to do is that we are going to, let me make this a bit smaller. So we are going to open Visual Studio Code. You are going to see another project. Let me open this. Okay, we have here this folder. Okay, let's allow everything. Let's trust everything. And now what we have to do is that we have to create something. So for example, here we are going to come to source. We are not going to touch this in this video. This will be done in another video. But here inside source, we are going to create a file called firebase.config.js. And inside here, we are going to copy and then paste everything here, all this. We could save this on environment variables, but we will do that later. Okay, first let's finish this. And okay, let's continue. And indeed, check this out. We missed a step. We have to install this. So here what we have to do is that we are going to open a terminal and we are going to put npm, let's paste the command there. And okay, here we are installing Firebase. That's perfect. Okay, now that we are installing Firebase, let's press next. Okay, we also have to install this other library. I think this one is indeed heavier, so let's wait a little bit until this finish. Okay, it is about to finish, and once it finishes, what we are going to do is, we are basically going to install that other thing. Okay, so we have basically created everything. Check this out. Now it is asking us to do our first deploy. We will do this in a second, but before that, we are going to store everything, all this, in environment variables. How do we actually do this? We are going to create a file called .env, and here we are going to take these variables. Okay, let me put it like this, and we are going to put those variables. Why are we doing this? Because if anyone has access to our code, they will have access to our keys, and with the keys they can basically modify anything. So the keys must be saved very safely. So here let's put React app, and here we are going to put API key. That's right. So we paste this. That's right. Here we are going to take all this. Let's put React app, and we are going to put auth domain. In React, at least in the versions that I was using, you have to always put React app. Indeed, let me check if this is correct, because I don't know if it is exactly React app. Yes, it is exactly React app. So you have to put always React app before, and then you put whatever you want. So here we're going to put React app, and we are going to put the project ID. I will make this faster. Okay, so we have finished with this. Now what we have to do is that we have to take these values from this file and put them here. How do we actually do this? I will do the first one, and the other ones are going to be fast. So here you just put process.env, and here you just have to look for the variables. For example, here you have to put the API key. Okay, and we have to do the same thing for the other ones. Perfect. So as you saw, we have here all these variables, and here we have installed the Firebase tools. So let's keep going and let's do what Firebase was asking us to do. So here, first of all, Firebase login. I think this will return an error because I'm already logged with another account. So here we put Firebase logout. That's right. Okay, and now Firebase login. And you're going to see that this is super simple because you put Y, yes. Okay, we are going to log in with the account on which you have the project. I have it with this one. And okay, we have finished. That's it. So here we are going to put Firebase in it. This one is important because this one will create everything we need. So first of all, before executing this, we should initialize the things that we are going to use. So for example, here, let's go to, next, and go to the console, and basically you are going to go to these places. Let's go to authentication. Okay, let's press start. That's right. Okay, we have it here. We are going to check email. Our users are going to authenticate via email. Okay, we are going to come here and we are going to go to the Firestore database. This is the database on which we are going to store the information. click on create database, and start it with the testing mode, this second one. Okay, we are going to choose a region, choose one that is close to you. So for example, here I'm going to choose London, Europe West 2, which is London. We click on enable, and we wait a little bit until this is done. Okay, and we have to, well, obviously we have to do more things. Like we have to initialize, the functions where the logic is going to be the logic of the application. Okay, well, not the logic of the application, but a lot of things. We have to initialize the storage to save files. I almost forget this one. Again, click the testing mode. Next, ready. Okay, now let's go for hosting. We come here, we click start. Okay, it is asking us for some things. Click here on next because we will do this later. Okay, it is initialized, and finally we have to go to functions. Look, functions are special because here you have to change to the paid version. Don't worry, you don't have to pay anything. Just if you consume a lot, you are going to pay, but you are going to pay cents. But here, this is just changing your account. But look, it is super simple. So here, for example, you are going to put that you want to stop the execution once you consume, for example, €1. Look, if you don't so you press continue, buy, and look, you won't receive any payment. Once you use a lot this, you will receive payment. Well, you will get payments, but remember, like, it is almost nothing. Okay, so now we have initialized everything, and now we are going to put Firebase in it. Okay, so we have to choose now the products that we have used. So for example, Firestore functions, hosting, but not this one with the GitHub Actions, this is another thing. And then here we choose storage, and I think that we are done. We don't need anything else. Okay, press enter, use an S16 project. Here we are going to put IT web app, this one, that's right. Okay, just press enter because this is creating some files, indeed these 2 files, that's right. Now this is creating the functions folder, which is going to be super useful. Okay, let's wait a little bit. We are going to choose JavaScript. We are not going to use the ESLint because it is a pain on the ass. Choose no. Do you want to install dependencies? Yes. So press yes. Okay, you can see that now we have this folder, the functions folder, and here it is the place where we are going to create our functions. Like for example, creating, I don't know, whatever. Creating a product or whatever you want to do. Okay, so here we are having this. It is installing everything. Okay, so now again press enter. We are going to press enter here on public. We are going to use that. Configure a second, yes. So we press yes. No, we don't want that. And here already see overwrite. Yes, we are going to overwrite. Okay, so here press enter again, and we are finished, guys. We are finished. So now what we can do is that we can put here Firebase deploy, and we should have deployed our application. So for example here, check this out, it is doing a lot of random stuff, but now we are deploying the project. If this is asked, just press yes. Okay, and now it should be finished soon. Okay, now it is deploying the actual website. It is deploying. Okay, and here we have it. So for example here we can go to this site. We are going to open this and check this out. This is our place. Right now we don't have anything, like this is just the base page that Firebase put, but that's what we have here. We are basically deploying this website, this index file. So guys, this is enough for the first video on which we initialize everything. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you understood how to do it, and if so, you remember what you have to do. Give it a like, share, subscribe, and we see each other in the next video.